year assembly. We've got a real mix of adults and pupils, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Hi Ryan, thank you so much for agreeing to talk on our highlights of the year assembly. So Ryan, you've had a very important role this year, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been on the steering group, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, so what were you doing on the steering group?
Have meetings, chatting about what we do, what we're gonna do in clubs for September.
Brilliant, okay. So, if we were asking all the children which lunchtime clubs they would like, hopefully in September, it depends on the pandemic, which
COVID-19.
article do you think that was? Oh, okay, so Article 29, what's that one all about, Ryan?
To learn interest of talents.
Interests and talents, brilliant. And do you think, because we were listening to what the pupils wanted, do you think there was another article? Where?
Article 12, I got the right to be heard.
So the highlight of my year has been the amazing work of the steering group. The steering group couldn't meet in person very often, but when they did, I feel like it really breathed new life into them, but they have really made lots and lots of contributions on Dojo. And what I'm most excited about is the start of a whole school charter that we've tied to our school rules: ready, respectful and safe. As you can see, this super poster here made by Evan. And then Richard added to that by putting the relevant articles in. So Article 28, you have the right to a good quality education. Article 19, we want everybody here at Oscott Manor to feel safe. And Article 12, you are entitled to be heard. So yes, the highlight of my year was the Rights Respecting Schools steering group. Thank you. Hi Aja, thank you so much for agreeing to talk to me on our highlight of the year assembly. What's been the highlight of your year?
The highlight of my year has been learning about different childcare pathways in careers.
Wow, that's really exciting. What article do you think that relates to?
Article 23, having autism will not stand in my way.
Wow, Ajal, that's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for agreeing to talk on our highlights of the year assembly. What was the highlight of your year?
The highlight of my year was the teachers, especially Kate and Beres. They always think about what is best for me.
So which article does that relate to, Maisie?
Article 3, the best interest of the child.
Thank you, Maisie. Hi Emma, and thank you so much for agreeing to talk on our highlight of the year assembly. So what was the highlight of your year, Emma?
So the highlight of my year is relating to Article 31, leisure, play and culture. For me, it gave me and my family lots of time to do lots of artistic and creative activities, and obviously we've had lots and lots of creative things come into Dojo as well, so I think everybody's really tried hard with that and seen lots of different things in them that they've not seen before.
Hello Dara, thank you so much for agreeing to talk on our highlight of the year assembly. So Dara, what's been the best bit of your year at Oscott Manor?
Well, obviously this year I've just been enjoying myself at school, and the best bit I've had about this year was PE, Article 29.
Oh okay, Article 29, because that's developing your talents. What are you particularly good at, Dara?
Now, what I've been good at this year in PE, like when I came back early, I played tennis, and it was very good, and I tried catching tennis balls with my hand, which obviously I've been catching a lot, which obviously is a record. The next bit I've done was throwing the ball in the net and catching it back, which was okay, like managed my best. Third, I did javelin, for a week. Well, only for one day. And then, last but not least, just cricket. That's the best thing I've liked about this year.
Okay. So, and what is your favourite article in terms of your cricket, would you say?
I'll probably say article 12 or 29, I guess.
Oh, okay. So can you remember what Article 12 is all about?
You have the right to... You had for a voice.
Fantastic. That's brilliant, Dara. So Jess has listened to what you would like to do in PE. Yeah?
Yes.
And you've enjoyed doing it.
100%.
Fantastic. Hi Dylan, thank you so much for agreeing to talk on our highlight of the year assembly. Can you tell everybody where you're standing, please?
Near the entrance of the school.
Okay, and what is this fantastic
The book machine.
Oh, the book machine. So, tell me about the book machine then.
If you want a specific book, you can always ask Vicky or Mark or some other teacher in charge.
Okay, so, hang on a minute. So the teachers don't choose the books? Who
the-
chooses the
The
books?
students, but the teachers can ask for books too.
Oh, that's marvellous. And which article do you think that relates to, Dylan?
12, you have the right to be heard and
Fantastic. So I see you've got some books in your hand.
Warrior Cat and the Mandalorian.
Wow. So did Mark choose those or did you choose those?
The Mandalorian was just in here.
Oh, it was
yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with him. And the Warrior Cat one, I chose myself.
Wow, that's fantastic. So thank you, Dylan, for that amazing highlight of the year. Hi, Annis.
Hi Louise, how are you today?
I am absolutely fantastic.
That's alright.
Good, good. And are you okay, Annis?
Yep.
So, Annis, when I see you around school, I always see you being ready.
Respectful and safe.
Superstar. Now, which has been your favourite article this year?
Does it work?
Oh, so if you're doing work, we're thinking about article
28.
Brilliant! You've got the right to a good
education.
superstar. So, which part of that good education has been your favourite this year?
Maths.
You enjoy doing maths.
It's not confusing.
It's not confusing. That's
Nah.
brilliant. Thank you, Annis.
You're welcome.
Hi everybody, this is my rights respecting poster that I keep on the wall of my office to remind me what the rights are. Today I'm going to talk about Article 29, which is goals of education, but as Louise keeps reminding me, no right is more important than any other. They're all equally as important. So Article 29, the goals of education. Education must develop every child's personality, talents and abilities to the full. It must encourage the child's respect for human rights, as well as respect for their parents, their own culture, other cultures, and the environment. All those things are really, really important, and we talk about respect a lot in our school. In relation to the goals of education, I've been working really, really hard this year with the architects and the project managers of our new school, and you can see some things relating to the new school here in my hands. We're talking about how to make sure that our new school can develop everybody's abilities and talents to the full. So we've got lots of specialist spaces in the new school, such as a music studio and a PE hall and an occupational therapy gym and a forest school, so that everybody's talents can be explored in our new space. The new building has also been designed to be kind to the environment, so there are lots of trees and shrubs and areas where wildlife can flourish, and the building's been designed to make sure that there's no waste in terms of electricity and water. So everything about the new build helps with Article 29, goals of education.
So here I am with Mark, and I was wondering, Mark, which article was the highlight of your year?
I think Article 42 certainly been a big highlight for the year, and I think pupils' knowledge of their rights and how we want to behave in school has been really well embedded by the twice weekly assemblies really. So that gives lots of information, lots of practical examples of how they can be aware of their rights and how they can incorporate it into their own lives.
Okay, so here I am with Yvonne, and we were talking about Yvonne's highlight of the year. And Yvonne was talking about free school meals for the pupils at Oscott Manor. And I think it's fantastic that we can ensure that our pupils achieve an adequate standard of living even when they are not at school. Hey Rory, thank you so much for agreeing to be on our highlight of the year assembly. So, what was the highlight of your year this year, Rory?
Well, you know, Louise, Article 28
The right to a good quality
of an education.
Superstar. Thanks, Rory. Hi, Lewis. Thank you so much for coming on to our highlight of the year assembly. Have you got a highlight for this year?
Yes, I have. The best interests for me was that Donna always had the interests in her heart and she concealed them so that no one else could know, and she felt like family to me.
These are the rights respecting articles and highlights of our year in Room 5. In Room 5, we have had some really interesting, perceptive and insightful discussions as part of our SRE lessons in PSHE. Pupils in the class have enjoyed exercising their Article 13 right to freedom of expression and have relished the opportunity to give their opinions and to challenge those of others when we have been discussing aspects of healthy and unhealthy relationships. Next is Article 22. Last month, we enjoyed creating a short video which shared our opinions as a class about the plight of refugees after having watched several case study stories about young people that had been forced to leave their countries due to war or other dangerous situations and had to travel huge distances to reach safety in refugee camps. We learned that for many young people, this is where they will be stuck for many years until their case can be processed and they are offered the chance of a new life in a safer country.
Room 6's highlight of the year is
our PE lessons. We have a fabulous PE teacher.
PE is unique and fun. We play a variety of games.
Basketball, tennis, javelin, football, shoe ball.
It is linked to Article 27. Every child has the right to have their physical and social needs met.
Article 31. Every child has the right to play and take part in a range of activities.
All rights are universal, inherent, inalienable, unconditional and indivisible.
Thank you, Jess. Yay!
Yeah, go.
There are two more articles that I would like to talk about that we really celebrated this year in our class. Global Goal 4, which was about quality education. So as an English teacher, I've loved seeing the enthusiasm for winning a book token so that pupils across the school can select a new and exciting book from the Magic Book Machine. It's been an innovative and successful initiative. From the moment that any pupil, parent, visitor or member of staff enters through the main reception and spies the book machine, they can all see that Oscott Manor School has put reading right at the forefront of everything that we do in our school. And finally, Article 12. It's also been great to get our pupils more involved in their EHCP review meetings by either taking part in them in person or on Teams, or by completing the pupils' view form so that they can contribute their ideas to their review and so help to tailor the review to meet their current needs. Thank you.
In Room 3, we have enjoyed a good quality education both in school and at home. Check out Article 28. We all need a good education. Right to learn. In Room 3, we all feel safe at school. Check out Article 19.
Thank you for watching our highlights of the year at Oscott Manor. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you've got any highlights, please feel free to share them. Thank you very much. Yours in rights, Louise.